To lead the SKOL chant and sound the Yaller horn, please welcome the 31st Adjutant General of the Minnesota National Guard, Major General John Jensen.
Well, hello, this is John Randall, Minnesota Vikings legend, and it is my pleasure to say, Minnesota Vikings fans uncensored, are you ready? Keith, get your people up. Let's go. SKOL, 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 baby. Let's go.
Hello, Vikings fans. Welcome to the Let's SKOL Show. I'm Fish. With me, as always, I have Mr. Positivity, Cody Bowden. Hey, who greets with smoke, skullful shack. Our Captain Keith will be joining us in just a little bit. He's running a little bit behind. But tonight, we have our recap and review of that comeback win against the Bears and look ahead to our Week 2 matchup against the Falcons. Cody's going to call it. We'll go around the Gallahorn. We're going to give our weekly predictions and hot takes. And at the end of it all, we'll give you all a chance to come on the show and speak your thoughts. But before we jump into all that, let's break that ice. Vikings game aside, fellas, how was your week one? What did you think of the action? How'd you come away with any takeaways?
Yeah, week one was it was a blessing and one hell of a roller coaster ride. Those first three quarters, it was rough. It was rough, especially from watching what the fan base had to say about our quarterback for the first three quarters. And then it was awesome to watch that fan base fall face on frontwards right on their faces, you know. And they're like, "Oh, Jay McCarthy's really good, gutsy performance, blah blah." But like 20 minutes ago, you're just dogging on the kid. But other than that, man, it was an awesome thing to see. I was kind of sweating it there, hitting the fourth quarter. I was like, "Oh man, this might be a bust." I was thinking to myself, and I thank God he's not. He's just a winner. It's what Jaden McCarthy does in the fourth quarter.
Why you got to put our group chat on blast like that, Cody?
So for me, I'll say week one, it was probably the most exciting week one I can remember. For us, it feels good, having all the games be played, and then we get to see our game. So, we don't have to – it doesn't ruin the mood. That's why I kind of prefer, having the game after all the games are played. That Buffalo and Baltimore game was wild. I seen Baltimore was up by a lot of points, and then I had an on-call. I was doing some work, and then once I got done doing my work, I seen Buffalo coming back. And I was like, that's about to define the year. You're going to expect a lot of comebacks this year. Just because you're up by 20, 30 points don't mean the game's over until the fourth.
Bob, Keith's running just a little bit late. So week one, I'll tell you what the big thing that stuck out to me, and this will probably be one of my favorite moments of the whole season, non-Vikings related, was that Chiefs-Chargers game when Travis Kelce tried running up on Tierra Tart with that bobblehead trash talking that he'll try to do to get himself and the Chiefs going. And Tierra Tart told him, "You just pulled up on the wrong," and slapped the shit out of him and just stopped him dead cold in his tracks and ended all that nonsense. That was beautiful. I would like to have a mural of that on my wall. I'm just saying. It was great, man. There was some good football. Not all of it was good, but like overall, it was competitive, some back and forth, some lead changes, and culminating with Sunday night and then Monday. And
I felt it was like you just walked into a restaurant, and like that Sunday noon game, the appetizer was the Lions getting destroyed, and then the dinner was the Bills Ravens game, and then the dessert was Minnesota Bears, and on the Monday night. It's just a perfect weekend of football.
Yeah, it was a really nice. The primetime games were good, and that's important because if you got to call that stuff right. And yeah, man, they did. They put some good football on the primetime games. I mean, our first three quarters weren't necessarily good, but the fourth was.
We don't talk about the first three quarters.
We just don't talk about it. As far as we're concerned, the only part of that game that happened was the fourth. So, recap of week one, our week one. Our Minnesota Vikings defeated the Chicago Bears 27-24 on Monday night, coming back from an 11-point deficit with only 12 minutes remaining in the game. J.J. McCarthy, our new franchise quarterback, led the way in his first NFL start, 13 of 20, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 2 carries for 25 yards with 1 TD. And the stats really do no justice for what he actually did, especially in the fourth quarter. What do you think about his performance in his first start, boys?
I thought his performance in the first start, you could tell there was rust on him, right? He was very fast with the football, very, 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 I want to say decisive in a good way. I would say it was a bad way where the throws were too quick out. And then when he's trying to figure out the plays, he became really indecisive, taking those sacks. But I think he kind of settled in after he threw that laser to Naylor, right? I think he kind of settled in, and then when he threw that interception, I think he thought, okay, this is reality. All right, this is what pro football looks like. I got to play up to what a professional player is. And he dipped back down in those glory days of him playing at Michigan, beating teams in the fourth quarter like Alabama, Ohio State, making those drives, being not necessarily good in the first 3 quarters, but when that fourth quarter turns on, it's like a light switch turns on in his head, and he just figures it out, and he goes out there and he wins the ball game. It was amazing to see, and it's amazing to watch him mature and develop as the game went along. Like he found adversity, and he snapped right back out of it.
You know what? He found adversity a couple of times because, yeah, he threw that ball to Naylor at the end of the first half, set up the field goal. And maybe you might think, okay, we're getting a little something going. And then he throws the pick six. And not going to lie, that very easily could have just like crushed him. It's like, all right, I'm finally starting to get this. And then it was a terrible play on his part, that pick six. Mm-hmm. Everything was wrong about it. And what did he do? He just doubled down and manned up.
He went back to becoming J.J. McCarthy. Like, hey, fourth.
And I will say this: after seeing the video of Jefferson mic'd up, he got some help from J.J.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the most poignant part of that was when McCarthy said to J.J., "Don't give up on me."
I was touching. I was like, "Damn."
Yeah. Yeah.
I will
Shaq,
say,
what do you think of how our boy played for his first game as an NFL quarterback?
I will say I put more blame on KOC than JJ McCarthy for that first 3 quarters, because I feel like KOC was too cocky and trying to put JJ McCarthy into a primetime game Monday night after the last time he played was against Washington, against the quarterback he's about to play this week. And that was almost 2 years ago. So to have his first actual football game plan be on Monday night, he should have gave him some more reps in preseason. I know we fear, players could get hurt, but players could get hurt during practice. You can't be scared to play your players in preseason. So besides the slow start, I was a little hurt. You brought up the pick six. It crushed me because I was like, damn. In the back of my head, I was thinking, I hope we don't have Ponder again. The very back of my head. And then after he started making them throws, I was like, okay, wait. Ponder has never made these throws, so I'm feeling a little better. And then 4-quarter kicks up, and the rest was history. So I'm glad he was able to bounce back and get to where he knows he belongs in this league and not feel like he's behind.
Yeah, I want to be
bunch
with
of Packer fans. No, non-raising hands. You bunch of Packer fans.
I want to be with Shaq on this and say, yeah, I do blame KOC a little bit for the first 3 quarters. It felt like it was vanilla offense. Screen here, a little dump pass here. Nothing was going downfield. And like I said it after the game, the leash came off. It's all right, we're down by 13. See what you got to do. And he goes out and he executes. So I think just leave the leash off. Let him start out. You know, if he fails, he's going to fail. All right, let him take those shots.
I think he had the leash on himself, to be honest. I don't think KOC put the leash on him. I think it was on himself. And I think once he threw that interception, he took it off of himself because, like, all right, well, it really can't get worse than a 78-yard pick 6 against a guy who was on our practice squad last year. So I got nothing to lose and just go out there and start slinging that thing. I think that actually gave him confidence.
So we gotta throw a pick 6 every game to get the lead.
No, he just had to throw. He just had to throw one. I mean, but he does seem like that kind of guy that thrives off that kind of adversity. I mean, it doesn't have to be a pick 6 every time, but it seems like if something goes wrong, like it eats him up to the point where he wants to make up for it, and he's gonna make up for it that day. Like it's not like, oh, we'll get him next week. It's not we'll get him next week. It's no. I mean, you see the face, the JJ face. We got to come up with a name for that.
So he's the anti-Kirk. He's the anti-Kirk, basically.
Very much so. Very much so. and just about every single way, he is different than Kirk.
He's a winner.
There's one way.
Just a win. That's why I didn't want to doubt him. I was like, I'm not doubting JJ McCarthy. The guy's a winner. And what did he say to KOC? Or did KOC say to JJ McCarthy? He said, hey, you're going to get us back in this game and you're going to win it for us. That's how much faith. That's how the fan base should have that much faith in a JJ McCarthy. He is a winner, has been proven it since he started in high school in the IMG all the way up through Michigan. And now we just saw it on week 1 Monday Night Football against the Chicago Bears.
Champions.
Washington just missed a damn field goal.
Again?
Again?
They've already missed one. I haven't seen anything. I just seen it was
the end of the half.
Now yeah, he just missed one again.
Well,
Doink.
I think we got kicker problems. We got a good kicker.
We don't have kicker problems.
We don't. What do you guys think about JJ McCarthy getting Player of the Week? Because I've seen a lot of people being real negative about it, saying he didn't deserve it. And I get where they're coming from, but at the same time, football is a game of 4 quarters, and that last 12 minutes he played was more than most did in a full game. Mm-hmm. So I have no problem with it. He broke records.
Yeah.
It wasn't the NFL Player of the Week where you compare him to, say, Josh Allen. It was the NFC. And who did more than him in the NFC? The highlight games were in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he's the NFC Player of the Week.
Yeah, and if you look around, not a lot of players or quarterbacks specifically didn't have that many passing yards this week. It felt relatively low for passing yards. Besides, maybe the Ravens-Buffalo game and the Colts-Dolphins game.
How about that Daniel Jones after spending 1 year in QB University? How about that?
Yeah, well, he learned a lot from Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold said
Sam Darnold forgot it.
All right, we could cash that narrative and put that away now. It's gone.
I'm just glad he's going to get us a 4th-round pick if he keep balling out like this.
Absolutely. So, guys, a lot like the offense, defense started slow but picked it up at the end. How'd you think about our defense, specifically our new front line?
I loved it. I thought the first half, with how Flores was calling it, the defense did not look like a Flores defense. It was we called up 1 sack that first half. The second half, we called 14 different blitzes. One blitz in the first half, 14 in the second half, and it looked more like B-flow. The front seven played awesome when the blitz package was coming through, because now the offensive lineman had to figure things out. Hargrave and Allen are going to be a menace next week against that banged up Atlanta line.
I'm going to say this right now. Our defense was there in the first half, Cody. We were there. It's just Caleb was juking the crap out of us. I mean, Grenard got stupid. He looked dumb. He got faked right out of his sneakers, and Jonathan Allen was standing right next to him and was afraid to touch him because he started to twitch, and Ivan Pace Jr. flat out missed him on a delayed blitz up the middle. The defense was there.
He did hit him with a damn penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So Hargrave and Allen had 13 pressures on Caleb, which last year our starters had like 30 total for this season.
Yeah, it's nasty.
So I mean, there was a lot of good there, and not everyone's going to be as elusive as Caleb. And even though he was evading, they were forcing him into bad throws.
Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing. Was after he threw that laser on the run, Caleb went back to being Caleb Williams. He only played some hero ball, and it wasn't really structured into what Ben Johnson runs for offense. So he kept doing it, and all we saw was balls in the dirt the whole time. So maybe it was part of the plan to pressure him that much.
I mean, that's definitely part of the plan, but it seemed like once they started blitzing, that's when we actually got to him.
Mm-hmm.
Old Hargrave, man. Dude, Hargrave keeps this up.
Yeah, but they need to give him his nickname back. I guess on the Vikings, they call him Graves, but his nickname's always been the Grave Digger, like since college. Grave Digger sounds so much cooler than Graves.
The monster.
Yeah, and I was stunned he did the Daniil Hunter celebration. I thought he had a different one.
I saw it's like a quarter of a Daniil Hunter. That leg didn't go up very much.
That's a big dude, Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope they can keep it up, because I don't feel too confident in our cornerbacks right now. And it's crazy. Okuda could possibly be out because of a concussion. And now we're down to 3 cornerbacks, if that's the case, and they still haven't made any type of move. They got Fabian Moreau on the practice squad and haven't even called him up. Like, I don't know if they're just being cocky or what it is, but we need a damn cornerback. And are they waiting for Asante Samuel? It might be too late by that time.
I think they're just waiting for Unk to come out of retirement.
I don't know that he was a cornerback. I think he was just a straight kick returner. They got one of them.
Yeah, we do got one of them.
Yeah, he was a running back in youth football. I don't think he did it in high school.
But Keith, can we talk about my new sports crush for a minute?
Donovan
Jackson.
Jordan Mason.
Jackson. Oh, Jordan Mason. Yeah, he's pretty dreamy.
Yeah. Yeah. When he's breaking teams back in the second half and averaging 9.8 yards a carry in the second half, I wanted to put the radio up on my head and just blast it up. Man.
I'm going to be honest. Watching him run, and I know Aaron Jones had the touchdown to get the catch, and that's what he could do. It almost made me wish that we didn't re-sign Aaron Jones, though. Like, it almost makes me want to put a bell on Jordan Mason and have him as our bell cow back. Let him get 20 rushes a game. And, that's no disrespect to what Aaron Jones is. It's actually respect to Aaron Jones, because I think Aaron Jones is more than a 5 to 6 carry guy and a couple of catches. I think he deserves more than that. But if Jordan Mason is going to run the way he was running in that game, he needs to be getting the ball probably 18 to 20 times.
Yeah, I'd want that until December comes around. and when those tires and that tread starts wearing off.
He's a young man. He's a young man.
Jones, it's like the Packers right now. The Packers are extremely good right now, but I could see them failing is when Josh Jacobs hit those tire treads start coming down, they get worn down, and in December they start falling apart because now they don't have a second running back.
I haven't seen that from Jacobs in his career.
In the microcosm of that, I think one of us was commenting about how Aaron Jones looked stronger in the second half. Well, that's because he didn't have to do shit in the first. Mm-hmm. Last year, he was actually running and being productive in the first half and getting worn down and tired in the second. So Jordan Mason might do a lot for Aaron Jones' ability to help us close out games in the second half. Between the two of them, yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I want to see more Jordan Mason, and I would hate it to be a detriment to Aaron Jones. Just sitting in the background, it's like, oh, maybe we didn't have to pay him $10 million, but. I mean, I guess you could never have too many good running backs. What do you think about it, Cody? I know one of your and Shaq's 5 keys to the game was run the effing ball, and they ran the ball 20 passes.
Yeah, it did look slow at the beginning of the game, right? The runs looked slow. They're like 1 yard, 2 yard here. Defense. Then we threw the ball on third down. It's kind of stagnant. But you can tell if you keep beating that defensive line with the run game, eventually it's going to crumble. You're going to get through, and you're going to start getting ahead of the chains. That whole fourth quarter, when we broke through, we were second and 2, second and 3, third and 1. We were able to pass the ball on second and 2 downfield, even though it was an incomplete. JJ missed it, dropped it right, and that jumping catch he tried to get. We ran the ball for a first down after that because we're able to do that, being ahead of the chains. Yeah, run the fucking ball until that defensive line crumbles.
Piggybacking off of what Cody said, I like how KOC didn't give up on the run game. Like, that shit looked horrible. Not besides JJ McCarthy having a bad first 3 quarters, that run game looked kind of horrible. We kind of got spurts with Jordan Mason here and there, and then Aaron Jones was getting stuff. But KOC did not give up on it. And the big thing about play action is you need to establish the run game. No matter if it's working or not, the defense has to think we're going to run the ball. And if you do that, then the offense should start gelling better.
Be interesting to see if they come out with that same type of game plan, or if KOC's like, all right, JJ McCarthy's ready to throw the ball 40 times.
Leash off, bro. Send it.
So, Fish, you come up with a catch in this one?
Yeah.
I want you to tell people what your segment is.
Fish's catch is back, baby. During the season, after the game, I'll rewatch the game looking for that one play, that decisive landmark play that was a decider on this game. And there were a couple that it was close, it was tough. But I'm going to go with the J.J. McCarthy touchdown pass to Aaron Jones. For a lot of reasons. It put us up. It answered a question, because one of the big questions about our quarterback was, can he put touch on the ball? We know he can throw a straight laser, but can he layer the ball? Can he do the nuanced things with his passing game? And it was every bit of it. And the more I think about it, the more that pass reminds me of that touchdown throw from Cousins to Thielen. Remember that one where Thielen caught it in between the 2 defenders and fell back into the end zone? What was that, 18?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, against the Packers.
Yep. It was just a beautiful touch ball, put in the right spot, perfect placement of it.
Yeah, he passed the ball like he was throwing to a running back. Like he knew a running back was going to catch this ball. And they're not wide receivers for a reason, right? So he threw a nice, beautiful layered ball for a running back to catch. And I enjoyed seeing that.
All right.
There it is.
There it is. There it is.
Hey, Keith, play that video. Hey, Keith.
Oh, my bad.
This
Look, what happens when you don't have a preseason, Keith?
Yeah, he's rusty like JJ through 3 quarters.
Why you got to play in the preseason?
Look at the pocket too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Isn't that Fish's favorite guard over there, just manhandling somebody?
Are you talking about Will Fries? Yeah,
No,
Will Fries.
the one on the left. Look at that man.
74.
Well, 74.
Can you pause it right here?
Look at
Dude, he ain't even going forward anymore.
Like he didn't even have to throw the ball. He still had time to look.
Yeah, beautiful throw.
Yeah.
Look how much time he has to do this.
Mm-hmm.
What a big difference between the first quarter and that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What a big difference between that throw and a Sam Darnold throw to a running back. The running back, I remember catching the ball from Sam Darnold, had to leap for it and jump for it to catch it.
Or hop back and try to make an awkward conversion.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful pass.
Yeah,
So
buddy.
what we do is when the Vikings win, we give out game balls. When the Vikings lose, we have players run laps. Didn't have too many laps being ran last year, and we're not having anybody run laps in this game. We've talked a lot about J.J. McCarthy, and we all give J.J. McCarthy a game ball. Like, that goes without saying. So, Cody, aside from J.J. McCarthy, who you giving a game ball to?
So I'm going to give my game ball to the guy I think it sparked the offense in that fourth quarter. And like it was one of me and Shaq's key points of run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. This guy averaged 9 yards a carry, right? And he finally broke through that defense line, putting us ahead of the chains, giving McCarthy, hey, a free shot, let's throw this ball. And it's Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason gets my game ball. 9 yards a carry, really sparked the offense to start going down and scoring touchdowns, right? We didn't kick a field goal that whole fourth quarter. It was just touchdowns. So Jordan Mason gets my game ball.
Jordan Mason, well-deserving. Who you got, Shaq?
For me, I'm gonna go with one of Cody's old favorites. I'm gonna go B-Flow. Because I honestly, it's like, yeah, we started off slow in the first 3 quarters, but we gotta tip our hats to B-Flow for keeping us in the game, because that game could have easily got away from us. We could have been looking at 30-3 going into the half. But B-Flow kept us in the game. JJ McCarthy finally finally clicked for him. And not only did it click for him, B-Flow kept the pressure on Caleb Williams to make sure the Bears only scored, 3 points in the second half?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Or a touchdown. So,
they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, a touchdown. So, I got to give my hats to B-Flow. And not only that, he also beat one of his rivals, and Ben Johnson, that he struggled against since Ben Johnson got hired by the Detroit Lions. So I know he could take that off his back.
B-Flow, that's a good one. Give it to all the damn coaches. Like, that was a well-coached game at the end. At the beginning, I was cursing out all the damn coaches, to be honest with you. But they did what we complained about them not doing the past couple of years. They made adjustments. They went in at halftime and they did something, and they changed stuff on both sides of the ball. And B-Flow was a big catalyst of that, so that's a good one. Who's yours going to, Fish?
My man, Eric Wilson.
Mm.
All that guy does is make plays. And you know what? Rewatching the game, in the beginning of the game, they put him out on outside linebacker some plays, and he made a couple of tackles in the run game. And then what does he do in special teams? Blocks the punt, gives us a shorter field, and we score a touchdown on. And then I didn't see it happen, but Blake Cashman hurts his hamstring, and he comes in and takes over for him and does a really good job. Not that I'm saying he's as good as Blake Cashman. I'm just saying the man, all he does is make plays for us. I don't know how he didn't catch on with that other team he was playing on, but he's a baller for us, and I'm so glad he's back. Can't wait for Cashman to get back to, allow us to be more versatile with Wilson again. But that guy was definitely a playmaker in this game.
I get with that one. Eric Wilson. Glad to have him back. For those who don't know, Eric Wilson started his career with us. Then, he balled out for us in his last season when he signed a contract with the Packers. That's who he was with the last couple years. But we brought him back home, and it's a good thing we did because, as Fish mentioned, Cashman's going to be out for at least 4 weeks. We'll talk about that in a second. My game ball, I had a lot I wanted to give out, which is crazy because at first I didn't want to give out any, but then that fourth quarter came, and then I went back and watched stuff, and there were some players that actually performed, but the one who ended up standing out the most to me was our first-round guard, Donovan Jackson. I really didn't pay too much attention to him during the game. I just knew all the pressure was coming from the left. It wasn't him. That was all school. It was not Donovan Jackson. I was watching the All-22 and just focusing on Jackson, and he was excellent in the pass, excellent in the run. He was dominating Grady Jarrett, who I know is a little bit older now, but he used to be a dominant pass rusher. And I guarantee you Grady Jarrett doesn't want to see Donovan Jackson ever again because he had the most pass rushing snaps for the Bears, but he had the lowest pass rushing PFF for the Bears. He was not getting close to J.J. McCarthy. And Donovan Jackson was getting it done in the run game, picking up stunts. He was even pulling to the right side. So people were saying, oh, they weren't running to the left. They were running to the right. Yeah, on the right, he was pulling and going in and, taking out players there. And he was getting to the second level, taking out linebackers. He was out there in front of the screens blocking. Man, Donovan Jackson really impressed me. So my game ball is going to him. And honorable mention, obviously, I got to give one to Miles Price. Miles Price had 4 punt returns and averaged 17 yards a punt return. That's elite. Last year, as a team, we averaged 6.8 yards per punt return, which was the worst in the NFL. So he's given us an extra 11 yards, an extra first down on those returns. And it wasn't like he had one big punt return that put his average up. His longest was 22, but his average was 17. So every single time he was doing something. So that was cool. And Van Ginkel and Will Riker. Those are my honorable mentions. Did I miss anybody?
How about Hargrave with 2 sacks?
I missed somebody.
How about KOC to tell that Ty Chandler to get out of the end zone on that kick return so he wastes time down there? Yeah. Gotta give some love to KOC.
Dude, that was crazy. And when they showed the replay, I was like, oh my gosh, it took forever. But they had it in slow motion. But I was like, they were like, damn, you're having a conversation. Like, yeah, come on.
I love that shrug. When Chandler put his head down, it was just like, all right.
And Chandler did just enough to run out just enough clock. Like, it was beautiful, and it was good thinking. I mean, I wasn't thinking that, in my head, oh, he should run it out just to waste clock. I was like, we need to get as far away from the end zone as possible, so Bryce should down it.
How about our receivers? Justin Jefferson for, Fish brought it up earlier for keeping JJ in the game mentally and dealing for the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, Thielen 2-point conversion made up for that drop he had.
We don't talk about the first 3 quarters. Come on now.
we talk about the first 3 quarters, but then we gotta come back and sandwich it with something good from the fourth quarter. But yeah, there was a lot to like individually in that game. But we did not come out unscathed, as mentioned. Blake Cashman, he's going to be out for at least 4 games. He hit the IR with a hamstring, which sucks. That's what he was out for last year too. So, man, that Blake Cashman's been a great player for us, and he could be an even better player. But it just seems like he's going to be a guy that's never going to be able to play 16, 17 games, and that's a damn shame. Really hope that's not something that lingers. I hope he can be back after our bye week and be with us for the playoff run. Ty Chandler also hit the injury reserve with a knee injury. I don't know if that happened before or after that kick return. If it happened before, then even more props on that kick return for gutting it out and getting it done and contributing to the win. What was crazy to me is that we put them on IR. And we brought Tim Jones back from the practice squad on the active 53, which that makes sense. He's a special teamer and an extra wide receiver. But then we also brought Nick Vanette. So now we got 4 tight ends on this active 53 and 4 cornerbacks. That's the head scratcher to me.
We're going to see Josh Oliver lining up in press man coverage on the defensive side of the ball.
Can one of them play cornerback? Can one of them man up?
I think they're not going after cornerback right now because I think Harrison Smith's coming back next week. Going to have Metellus out. I just think that they're going to put safeties in the box. They're going to have safeties all over the field. It's what B-Flow likes to do. 2 corners, and then they have one that's rotating out between Rodgers and Murphy.
It's a dangerous game, though.
Yes. What?
No update on Van Ginkel. Boyd, him and Okudah both went off concussions. Okudah was at practice today. I don't know if he actually practiced, but he's in the locker room with the guys. Van Ginkel was not seen, so his is probably a little more serious, and his status is probably a little more in doubt than Okudah's.
I'm not surprised he's in the way, because when he went up both-handed to block that pass, it got cut, and he landed on his head like Mark Bavaro and bounced off his head. I'm like, how is he still in the game afterward?
Yeah, I was really surprised, too. I thought he was going to come out after I saw that play, but he kind of popped right back up, and he played the rest of the game. So that's kind of crazy. But
aren't they supposed to tell him to come to the sideline?
They're supposed to notice it, so he's a good actor, apparently. or B-Flow was looking at that person like,
You better not.
not right now.
Hey, more Dallas Turner.
Lot.
More Dallas Turner, right? We were talking about it this offseason. Like, what's Dallas Turner going to get? It's like, well, probably Van Ginkel injury is going to put him in there for a while. And that's what we're going to see. Maybe this is where he shines now.
I don't think I want to see it yet.
I mean, I need another hot take to hit.
It's one thing to say it, but then it's another thing for it to actually happen.
Yeah, then you definitely hit on 2 first-round picks in the same draft.
Yeah, I just to be without Cashman and Van Ginkel, that'd be kind of a gut punch. Because we talked about we don't think we have a lot of good depth, especially with what we saw in the preseason. And I was like, oh man, we don't ever have a lot of players go out at the same time.
Way to go, Keith.
Well, at least this week, Atlanta's offensive line is super banged up. You can send the pressure all you want.
Yeah. So I hope Van Ginkel's able to play. I hope Harrison Smith is able to play because we know the guys that aren't able to play.
Hope Darisaw is able to play.
Yes.
Yeah, Darisaw's the big one. You guys got any final takes from this game? Or do we cover it?
Man, that's pretty good coverage.
Preseason, KOC, preseason.
That's a good one. Preseason. They should have played some more preseason.
Fish's catch, preseason.
Yeah, if we would have played a little more preseason, we might not have had to have gone through those first 3 quarters the way we had to.
We might still have Sam Howell on the team if we didn't. if we kept playing if we started preseason starters. So I don't know. Double-edged sword there.
No. Because what's the difference if he gets hurt in preseason or he gets hurt in week 1?
Then Sam Howell's your starting quarterback.
No, Carson Wentz.
No, it'd be Sam Howell.
So much better.
Yeah.
And I was hoping Jaden Daniels, would avoid the sophomore slump, but I don't know, man.
Maybe the Packers are just good.
Yeah, I'm saying that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he dominated against the Giants. They're not good.
Micah Parsons is affecting every single play, even when he's not in that backfield. It's ridiculous. Corners are sitting on the ball. Jaden Daniels is afraid of Micah Parsons right now. Micah Parsons is nowhere near him. He has to throw the ball quick.
So there were some things in the media that I just want to bring attention to, and one was Dan Patrick when he was talking about J.J. McCarthy. He said he's been a winner. That's what he does. At Michigan, I don't think he did anything that stood out other than he won. That's the most important stat with a quarterback. That's a compliment, right?
Win's a win, baby.
It seemed to me like a win was the most important stat when we had the Kirk Cousins era going. So I guess, yeah. A win is the most important stat for a quarterback.
Yeah. And when you drafted J.J. McCarthy, you drafted a win, right? You just drafted a winner.
I don't care if he only throws for 2,500 yards this season. If we get a Super Bowl, then Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones will need a hell of a vacation afterward, but I don't care.
You're gonna have to start paying them like wide receivers.
That's coming. What is old is new again, right, Shaq?
Yeah.
And I think our coach is starting to get, some more respect, which he won Coach of the Year, but much to our dismay, PFF still didn't have him as a top 10 coach coming into the season. Mike Greenberg on ESPN, though, said if they were doing a coaching redraft, he would have to think about KOC as the number one pick. Would you agree with that, Fish?
Absolutely. And to piggyback on that, Pat McAfee asked Bruce Arians, is KOC a top 3 quarterback? And Bruce Arians said, well, yeah, he was Coach of the Year last year. And so he hadn't done anything to disprove it. It was through coaching. There's a lot of things that turned that game into what it was. And one of it was coaching. Like Shaq said, even, situational football, I seem to remember last couple of years me thinking winning the game in situational football is not something we're doing right now. What did Kelsey used to say? Winning in the margins. And just that little running the clock out strategy was just something I'm not so sure would have happened a year or two ago. So, yeah, I think KOC's evolving and improving as a coach. And Ellie was Coach of the Year last year. Absolutely, he'd be somebody to consider for top coach again.
Mm-hmm. Isn't he the second youngest coach in the league?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. So it does make sense if you're drafting KOC first overall, right? You're not going to draft first overall and and then you get 3 years out of the guy, right?
Wow, what a backhanded compliment to our coach, Cody. I take him because he's young. I'm not going to take him because I think he's good.
He has the most upside for a longer career at this point if you draft a quarterback. Not top pick.
Okay. What if we're just ranking them right now?
Yeah, we'll rank them, not draft. If we're ranking them right now, I'd go Andy Reid number 1.
I'd put KOC in top 5 easy, top 3 maybe.
Yeah, I'll go Sean McVay number 1 for me.
Yeah, Sean McVay would be my 2. I'd put KOC probably 5 or 6 because I'd put Sirianni at 3. McDermott.
He's had 2 quarterbacks his whole time as a head coach.
Hey.
He's Goff and Stafford.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at them.
Good to have 2 quarterbacks as head coach.
Look at them. They succeeded under Sean McVay.
Well, look at Sam Darnold. He hasn't had a Sam Darnold project that he's had to go win 14 games with.
He almost did it with Baker.
And he didn't. He didn't win. Baker, I think, won 2 games for them. Dobbs.
But if you're drafting wise, you're going to draft the younger coach than over the coach that has 3 years left in the NFL top.
We know you would take LaFleur.
Oh, LaFleur probably
over you.
LaFleur, how old is LaFleur? It's 50.
He's young too. Nah, LaFleur probably he's young. He's pick up his other LaFleur. There's 2.
Was Mike McDonald on that top 10 list?
Yo, you take Carroll. Carroll back and he's almost 80, right? How old is Pete Carroll?
Yeah, Pete Carroll's the oldest.
He's 100 years old.
Yeah, boy, I'm going Pete Carroll. I got 2 years to win a Super Bowl.
Nah,
okay, brother.
Maybe 1.
Yeah, maybe 1. That's the number 1 draft pick.
KOC in trade talks before? Wasn't they saying the Vikings might trade KOC? So, we do have a good coach. Because he ain't about to trade for a bad coach.
And then I went and checked out some power rankings just to see where that first week got us. PFF had us at 11, which is down 1 spot. ESPN has at 13, which was down 3 spots. Yahoo had us at 8, which was down 1 spot. And the NFL.com has us at 11, which was up 1 spot. So at least NFL moved us up for winning a divisional game on the road with a first-time starting quarterback. Fish, I see you over there shaking your head and rubbing
I
your
hate
face.
power rankings, dude. I hate them. Oh, I hate them. Because the other part of the story is the Lions get dominated by the Packers and are still in the top 10. We won a game and dropped spots.
Yeah,
power
you think
rankings.
the Bears are garbage this year?
Oh, the Bears are
won a
predicted to
game
be
and
better than
dropped spots.
they're predicted to be better than us, and we beat them in their home on primetime. Yeah, I could get like some of these rankings. I'm not even mad about. Like, okay, 11, 13, those are the worst 2. I'm okay with that. But wait, you dropped this down 3 spots? What? That's the problem I have with that. They moved us down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we won a game and we dropped.
And I get it. I know that power rankings mean absolutely nothing, but it's just someone else's opinion on our team, and I don't like when someone talks bad about my team. I don't care, so I take offense to it a little bit. I know it doesn't mean anything. Like there's someone out there. There's someone out there saying they think we're going to win the Super Bowl last year with Sam Darnold. That's cool. That's his opinion. It feels good to hear, but it doesn't mean anything.
I'd rather real hate than fake love.
I think it's fake hate.
Nah, Shaq. Tell me the check's in the mail. I don't care.
Yeah, ESPN has always hated us. It feels like they called us overachievers last year. I don't see how we can be overachievers. We just achieved. We had worse players on paper than any other NFL team, and including this year, our team, and we won 14 games. I don't think that's overachieving to what they're trying to say with it. I think that's achieving.
Damn, Jaden Daniels just got flipped as he was running away from Michael Parsons.
Yeah. Darisaw, buddy, do not walk out of the first 3 snaps with a concussion.
Well, he's playing on the other side, so Brian O'Neill.
Good thing we still got Brian.
They're gonna move.
Hey, Brian O'Neill had a good game too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Fish just loves our offensive line, man. I'm not scared of Parsons. I'm not. I believe in what we got. I believe in this, our number 1 overall coach to scheme around that. I believe in our offensive line, and I believe in our quarterback who got that 20-month rust off of him in those first 3 quarters. So I'm not worried.
I tell you what, if Parsons lines up over Donovan Jackson and Donovan Jackson wins that rep, I will sing his praises over 1 rep.
That's probably what they were going to line up Parsons. They line up Parsons on the weakest person on the offensive line.
So
because I think this is a backup.
If they line up over the nose,
right?
They'll line him up anywhere. They lined him up at Tunsil at the beginning of the game, and then they moved him over to the right tackle where it's weaker.
He'll be up over Ryan Kelly.
Yeah. I mean, I'd hit the rookie up first, see what he's all made about.
I was about to say because
they be SKOL rolls ahead of me.
They be switching him with Rashawn Gary.
Yeah, they scored.
Oh, I'm way behind then.
Yeah, and I'm even further behind. I think I'm at 39. They're about to snap the ball.
Oh man, that's not Terry McLaurin.
That's not Terry McLaurin.
I'm gonna lose the guillotine.
Who'd you do? Did you start Pitts and?
I still got time to make a decision, but I have McLaurin in. So week 2, Atlanta Falcons, who lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 23-20 last week. We have met with the Falcons 34 times, twice including the playoffs. One of them we're not going to talk about. But Vikings lead the all-time series 22-12. Last season, the Vikings whooped that ass 42-21. And the Vikings have won 6 of the last 7 meetings. Vikings opened up as 4.5 favorites. Right now, they're at 3.5 favorites. I mean, that's pretty sizable in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
That's more than a field goal. And a lot of games are decided by a field goal. So I think that's a little bit of respect on us. Or is that disrespect to the Falcons?
I think
no, because what do they say? 3-point favorite at home is basically even. So 3.5 just means we're technically a slight favorite, really. And
3.5 is a pretty big favorite. The highest point spread was Eagles versus Dallas week 1, and that was a 9-point spread. 1.5 is like, or 0.5 is a pick 'em. 1.5 is a slight favorite. So when you get past the 3s, that you're a pretty good favorite. You're a heavy favorite.
You can tell who's a gambler of us and who isn't.
Cody's the gambler. So again, we have another quarterback drafted last year facing off against JJ McCarthy. A lot of people believe that if Michael Penix had been at our pick, that we would have taken him over JJ McCarthy. Do any of you believe that? I'm not saying that you would have fished, but do you think that KOC would have done that?
I mean, because I would have, I think that, you
guys kind of think alike.
Yeah, I mean, I was the one saying he's got to run it out of the end zone. KOC. No, I mean, I just thought he was ranked a little higher than JJ, and if he'd have been there, and of course he was my number 1 QB pick too for realistic, because I knew we couldn't get Jaden.
But you think KOC was going off of like who's ranked better and not who he felt was his guy and who could run his system? And
do you think Michael Penix could not run his system?
No.
Yeah, I think he could.
You didn't watch enough film, and you watched the Pac-12.
I don't think he. I thought JJ McCarthy was his guy. He might have taken a shot at Drake May, but I really believe that JJ McCarthy was the guy.
Yeah, especially the system KOC was running, that deep passes and across the middle. Michael Penix was number 1.
That's all in Washington.
Yeah, I mean, but when I watched Penix against the blitz against Michigan's blitz, his throwing motion, it's a baseball arm. It's a baseball throw. The ball's way back here, and then it comes forward over the top for the throw. The release takes way too long, in my opinion. I think McCarthy has the faster release, and just like May has a baseball throw too. It's that over the top long throw going forward. If it wasn't Caleb Williams, it was definitely JJ McCarthy. That's who KOC wanted. They're faster releases.
Caleb Williams? Oh, Caleb Williams.
Yeah, Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he's
It's
saying
a baseball throw to me.
At first, I thought he said a Caleb Evans, and I thought he was just stuck on his pass.
Well,
no, but I'm very happy. I mean, JJ was my number 2.
You don't sound happy. And hopefully you're made a believer this weekend. Are you gonna watch that game, Fish?
Well, you see, there's these new anime shows that are coming out this weekend.
I
So
heard
you have to tune in.
Send me the DM.
Oh, I will. Don't worry about it.
I'll add to my list of anime Fish recommend.
Yeah, I've sent you like 6. You've watched like none.
I watched one.
I think I even watched one. Come on, Shaq, step up your game.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even send it to me.
I'm about to pull over to the side of the road when Fish starts watching on his phone. Hey, you're driving now.
Oh no, don't worry about it, Cody. I can watch while I'm driving. It's don't worry, I got you. Don't worry, you can relax.
Fuck, I'm gonna die in
Look, Cody, I gotta look at the screen, man. I don't do dub. This is subtitles, man. I don't do that stuff, dub stuff.
Golden Roll, what's wrong with K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yeah, you better not try to step on K-pop demon hunters around here, buddy. You rolling in the wrong neighborhood to step on K-pop demon hunters.
Wait till Disney start introducing their anime.
I'm good.
We're talking about fantasy football.
We might as well.
So this game against the Falcons, Cody, what are you hoping to see from the Vikings in this game?
I'm hoping to see the defense wreak havoc on Michael Penix. I mean, I like Michael Penix, quarterback. I loved what he was doing last week. The heroics, we all saw the touchdown run. He was Superman in that lean he did. It looked like Michael Jordan's Space Jam, right? But I think the Falcons, they just lost their right tackle. Their left tackle's on IR. They lost their backup guard who was starting last week for the guard that's on IR right now. And they lost their center, Dahlman, to free agency against the Bears, right? So I think the offensive line is not good for Atlanta. And I think what I want to see is Hargrave and Allen in the backfield every 3 plays, just chasing down the quarterback. And then us coming out with a win just because of it.
You're gonna watch the game, right?
Oh well, I'm gonna try to. I might get Paul with the binoculars, but we're gonna go watch the game.
Oh my God!
I'm just kidding.
That's not a bad seat in that stadium. We will be at that game.
And I am undefeated, so the streak will continue Sunday night. Except I got one guy who's not undefeated. He's completely defeated. He's the 08
Yeah, Shaq.
I mean, I'm 0-0, so
maybe your first game ever depletes his losing record.
Hey, my first game ever was great. It was a win, so
yeah.
So the odds is on our side. Bring the room just in case, Cody.
I've got an over 500 record.
I think we're 500 right now.
Yeah, I'm at like a 300 record. I'd be getting the first round pick of the number 1 pick out of all of us in the draft with my record. But I might be able to hit 2 this year. I don't know. That second one's not looking likely, but
I think just keep it at 1. Let us help guide you to the win.
You trying to make a playoff,
Steve. But then I could bring it back and everything I learned.
No.
That's how gambling starts. You just gotta cut your losses.
Well, your money.
You're joining the Patriots, right? Let's say you're the Randy Moss from the Raiders. Not really good team, always first round draft picks. But then you yourself comes hanging out with a real champion, right? And we do some good things this year.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm going to the LA game. Fuck that.
I'll tell you what, Keith.
I'm going to show you I can go win on my own.
If we're up in the division by at least 2 games, you have my blessing.
So by week 8 up, that means we're probably 7-0. So
which it into existence.
So I can go watch us ruin our undefeated season again. Actually, we weren't undefeated. We lost to the Lions the week before.
I'd rather have a loss in the regular season than in the postseason, sir.
Well, I can't afford the postseason, that's for sure. So don't worry about that. What about you, Shaq? What are you hoping to see from the Vikings in this game?
Kirk Cousins. Oh, wait. No.
From the Vikings.
I'm hoping to see another dominant performance. I want to see us stretch the field again. I want us to be able to pull Daniel Jones against the Dolphins. I want us to score on every drive. That's what I'm expecting to see.
Score on every drive. We want to put up 40. We want to put up 40 this game.
What better way to see it than in person, right?
Yeah. As long as we don't give up 40 as well. Hey. I don't want to see 80 points. What are you hoping to see, Fish?
I want to see Miles Price house one.
That was going to be my hot take today, but then I heard another podcaster make that this week, so I'm not making it, by the way. But I do think he is going to house one. It'd be nice to see him in person. I don't know if I've ever seen a punt return for a touchdown in person. Maybe. Probably, if I have, it's probably against us.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
All right, fellas, we got to make a plan about how we can safely hog-tie Keith, leave him at the Mall of America without him overheating because it is going to be warm.
Did you ever get those horse blinders?
No, and I'm really starting to wonder if I should have.
I was gonna have Keith turn around backwards on every single important play. Don't look at it.
Man, I've seen a lot of wins. All right, I've been to a good amount of games for a guy that lives in California, and just I haven't gone my way a lot of the times. But I've seen a lot of wins.
Have you seen a lot of home wins? More home wins than away wins.
Yes.
So it's home field matters.
I'm 1-0 in Minnesota.
There we go. Home field matters for Keith. So I think we're good. He's a home field team.
What are you hoping to see in this game, Fish?
Other than me saying earlier that Miles Price house is one?
Yeah. This thing is off Kraft for another touchdown. Damn it.
Well, other than that, I just want to see complete defensive domination.
I want to see JJ McCarthy ball out. That's what I want to see. I want to see him hit JJ for a touchdown, Thielen, Hawkinson. I want to see him hit 3 different receivers for a touchdown, maybe run another one in, 4-touchdown game, another player of the week to make everybody mad, and that parlays into player of the month. I want him to ball out. That's what I want to see. I want to see him ball out. What worries you guys about this game? Or do you not have worry? You ain't worry about nothing.
That Kirk Cousins is not playing.
You just can't. You can't shake that. He might have to come in, man.
I hope so.
Little grave digger action on Penix. It doesn't hurt him, but takes him out of the game. For the rest of the day.
I'm worried that Kyle Pitts might actually go off with Cashman out.
It's possible.
Not just him. Bijan might start catching a lot of passes too.
Yeah.
They're going to have to because all the receivers are hurt. Like Drake London and Darnell Mooney might not play in this game.
Mm-hmm. Well, London is expected to play.
I think London's more likely to play, but he's been limited in practice. So if he does play, he's probably not 100%. And we could just put the police officer on him to lock him down. So don't even worry about that.
We got Cooper DeJean?
No.
I would say my worry is Harrison Smith not playing in this game. I think without Harrison Smith playing this game and you have a running back like Bijan, you don't have that vet to, grab those linebackers. Hey, get here, grabs them and puts them in their positions where he thinks the run's going to go. And I think without Harrison Smith, we might be in a little bit of trouble with Bijan.
Yeah, I hope.
We got Eric Wilson. You guys are forgetting that part.
Yeah. I need someone to put Eric Wilson to the spot to get the tackle, I think, in this one.
I'd rather see Harrison Smith on the field. One of my last few great Vikings favorites.
Yeah, and that one too. Shaq, you should team him.
I'm really not worried about anything. I'll be honest. And then that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that I'm not worried. I feel pretty confident about this game, and a lot of it has to do with the fact that the Falcons are beat up. I know you can't look past them because of that, but I think we're going to get after them. I know that Penix can run and scramble, but is he as shifty as Caleb? Like, you think he's going to be able to shake off the defenders that are in his face like that? I mean, he's got some knee surgery. Like, I know he can run. I know he can, but I don't know that he's got the juice.
No, he ain't a juker like that.
He's more so going to try to he's going to make quicker decisions. So if he's going to run, he's going to decide on it quicker, or he's going to decide to throw the ball quicker. That's the only thing we got to really worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you my biggest concern for this weekend, Keith. That I'm going to hit a damn deer on the way up to Minnesota.
Hopefully it's after you get me from the airport.
You mean on the way back?
Yeah, hit it on the way back. When I'm flying back to California.
I'm going to be all like, I hit a damn deer after I left Cody, and y'all are like, "Man, that sucks, dude. Oh,
Hey.
that's terrible."
If you hit a deer, we got meat for the tailgate, baby.
Man, if you hit a deer on the way though, I'm gonna be like in MVFU, like, hey, so who wants to come pick up me from the airport? Hopefully, no one that wants to fight me.
I'm bringing a vehicle.
It'll be people that want to fight me for sure. I was just kidding about JJ McCarthy being at the birth of his child, which I don't think we brought that up. I don't know. Did she have the baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Because apparently JJ missed practice today to go be there because she was going into labor, and that was more important.
I'm actually excited for that because new father and he gets in the game on Sunday night. Like, I think he's going to be happy. He's just going to be strictly game focused. All right. What makes me happy? My kid in football. Let's bring it. You know, it's not like baseball where you have a kid and you go on a 0-26 slump. Isaac Collins on my fantasy league. That's why I'm down 11 points. James Chip.
Yeah. Damn it, Cody. Yeah, I'm just disappointed because I asked her to have the baby on Tuesday, so like this wouldn't be a problem and interfere. And it's Thursday.
Well, the young man said faith, family, football. So the second part's taken care of. Time to take care of the third part.
Yeah, and he did show up on Tuesday to practice and work out, even though we've had quarterbacks in the past who would not have shown up on a Tuesday. So I guess he was kind of like working that flex time. He's like, well, I put in my hours on Tuesday, so I'm just flexing that for taking Thursday off.
By the way, did y'all see that fourth quarter? He knows how to play football. We'll be fine. Did y'all see that half he played in that preseason game last year in the fourth quarter? What y'all worried about? Go on and have another kid, JJ.
Yeah, and I think they practiced the script probably Monday and Tuesday, knowing that kid is coming along. So
I wonder if they Pitocin her to get her done early.
Yeah. Slid him another extra meal under the table. Get it out.
Look here, I can't be going to Europe thinking I'm going to have a kid.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, because then he won't be American.
Dual citizenship.
Wow. So you think they're gonna fly his wife?
Let's see, is McCarthy Irish or Scottish?
Irish.
I think it's Irish. It'd
It's
be
Irish.
MAC if it was Scottish. So Irish, born in Ireland.
Dual citizenship. Nah, congratulations to him on that.
Yeah, buddy.
Cody and Shaq, why don't you hit us with your 5 keys to this game?
All right.
All right, key number 1 is the big ticket for the Atlanta Falcons is Bijan Robinson. You need to limit the broken tackles from Bijan. That first 3 quarters, we saw a lot of broken tackles, and it was mainly coming from the corners. Where does Bijan like to run? Where does Bijan like to catch the ball? Is on the outside. Those corners have to contain Bijan. And the best way to contain Bijan is just grab an ankle and hold on for dear life, and hopefully he falls to the ground, right? No more broken tackles from Bijan or from any kind of player, running back, or from a screen route, or even from a wide receiver screen. But limit Bijan's broken tackles, and I think we can contain him.
I like it. It'd be nice if we shut him down, but I think he's going to get his.
Yeah, I said limit. We're not.
Yeah. No. I hear you. I hope we can limit the damage. I hope, okay, he gets his, but nobody else gets theirs. What's the next one?
Next one we can't have no clean pocket for Penix. We got to blitz him early and make him uncomfortable to the point where he starts seeing ghosts. Because right now there's no reason we can't get to Michael Penix. Half his offensive line is hurt, and we have a revamped D-line that we brought in this year to make sure we get pressure when we don't have to blitz. So now that we blitz, we mix it up a little, make sure he doesn't know if we blitzing 4 or 5 or 6 people. Make him get in his head and start dumping the ball off, which makes it easier for us to, play closer to the line of scrimmage.
I like it. And I like how you gave a shout out to Sam Darnold on this one.
All right, the third key, the leash is off. right? The first 3 quarters were so vanilla. It was screen pass, dump pass, throw to running back. Even the screen pass to Jefferson, it didn't look good. It didn't look good as offense. It didn't look like the Minnesota Vikings offense. Like we saw one pass down the field. It was to Naylor at the end of the first half to let us in the field goal range, and that was a pretty good laser from McCarthy. But then I think we were down by 12 points, and then KOC was like, "Hey, I believe in you. You're going to get us the win. All right, you're going to get us to come back. You're going to get us the win." That was just saying, "Hey, leash is off. Here's the plays. Go run them. Throw that ball downfield." And we saw those throws go downfield, touchdowns. He took the game over, right? It's his team. He's wearing the captain on his shoulder for a reason. Give him those keys, right? Give him the speed key that you get in a Maserati, not just the regular boring key that only goes 140. Give him the key that puts that thing up at 220 miles an hour. Do not start slow. Get this team going instantly.
You know what? If Darisaul's playing, I think they do just that.
Mm-hmm.
But if Darisaul's not playing, give SKOL some help. Because right now, he struggled badly. He kind of picked it up towards the end of the game. But, like I mentioned earlier, if B-Flow didn't keep us in this game, it would have been horrible. So, how you going to help SKOL? You're going to get chip blocks from our running backs or have Alva or even TJ Hawkinson line up on that side and help him. Because we can't have JJ McCarthy keep touching the ground and starting off slow again. I don't want to see that. How about we start off fast, like Cody was saying, with Maserati speed. Give SKOL help if he has to start. Hopefully, he doesn't have to start, and we don't have to worry about this.
You know how to give SKOL help? Get him out of the game.
Help us help you. And the fifth one.
And the fifth one is don't be afraid to punt. I believe we could keep the Falcons offense contained. Just make sure you keep them deep in their position. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be afraid to kick the ball with Young Wei Koo struggling since last year and last week. So, we could control the field position. Make sure we dominate on all sides of the game, special teams, offense and defense. This should be a smooth sailing 2-0 victory.
I like that. That's putting Koo into a position to kick a field goal. I like that. Let's see what they go with. Are they going to go with it on 4th down? 4th and 2, 46-yard field goal away. Like, are they going to go for it or put Koo in there? I like that. That's good.
I do like it, but except I remember that we're the damn Vikings, and we're the one that he'll go out there and hit a 60-yarder against. It seems like everybody has their career long against us. Like, the kicker's not even good.
Still be playing outside.
Maybe. But, I mean, there's not – every new stadium's, like, indoor now.
I know. The Bears are about to go indoors.
They are.
That's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
And then there was one. Lambeau.
Don't worry, Shaq. They'll never get a new stadium.
Or bleachers.
Yeah. If I ever go to Lambeau, you're gonna see me on ESPN banned from every NFL stadium.
Let's make our predictions for this game. And I didn't get to talk about it last week because we were doing it with the Bears fans, which that was really fun. But we're keeping score here. So we make our predictions for the game, win or loss. If you get the win, you get a point. If you get within 2 points of the Vikings score, you get a point. If you get within 2 points of the opponent's score, you get a point. If you hit one of their scores, yeah. And if you pick the exact score, you get a bonus of 5 points. I did a poor job doing that. Should have actually looked at the rules.
Got to play in preseason.
I got to play in preseason. So right now we all have 3 points. No, 2 points, sorry. We all got 2 points. So we all took the Vikings, and me and Fish hit the Viking score on the head. Shaq and Cody hit the Bear score on the head. So right now we're all at 2 points. So let's do these predictions for the game against the Falcons. Cody, what do you got?
I'm going to go with 31-10 Minnesota. I think the offensive line for Atlanta is going to have so many issues, and I think Atlanta is going to be kicking, be in a lot of fourth down positions to where they're going to be second guessing themselves, sending their kicker out there to kick field goals, and they're going to go for it and get stopped.
31-10. All right, Fish, what do you got?
I think Koo will hit that 60-yarder against us. And I think the Minnesota Vikings are going to win 17-3.
That's a good one.
I knew you were going to go with that 3 points out the way you said it, but it's like, were you really, then you only gave us 17. It's like, damn, I don't know if I like that. I'm going to go with the score of 30-16. The Minnesota Vikings win.
16 is such a solid number. It's like a cheater number.
I like 16 because I think there's going to be a situation where they go for 2 or something, or they miss an extra point.
Oh, you should have picked 15 instead of 16.
Or
I thought about 15, but I thought 15 was too cheater.
Or Koo's going to hit 3 60-yarders against us.
Because what's that? He's going to hit 2 what? 2 60-yarders?
3.
Oh, 3. Jeez.
Wow.
Fish trying to wish something into existence here. All right, Shaq, what do you got?
So I have the Vikings winning 24-14.
Freaking homers.
I got the biggest score, don't I?
Well, for us, you have us at 31.
31-10, like the biggest difference.
Oh, the biggest gap, yeah.
Yeah.
You freaking homer.
Yeah.
Hey, Fish, are we sitting on the Viking side or are we sitting on the? I don't remember.
Bear
We're
with
on the Viking side. It's cheaper on that side than is the way side.
I think you're right.
I don't remember.
It's all good. Whatever side we sit on is going to be Viking side.
Ooh. Are you guys gonna do it?
What, straight across the field?
No, you guys.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
tell you all about it after we pick you back up at the Mall of America, Keith. We'll let you know everything we did.
I'm like, I saw Cody.
Yeah.
Where'd they go?
Do we have to go pick him up?
Weird thing goes on my belly and my butt raised in the sky.
Keith gonna be sitting at the airport for an hour like, this ain't funny, guys. Where are you?
Sunday.
Yeah.
Cody, you got a call for us tonight?
Yeah, I got to get called. After watching last game, the first 3 quarters, and I know this is kind of flattening because Mackey from SKOL North took it. He said James McCarthy will score on the first drive of the game. And my call it for today, I'm just going to make it as a call it. It's just a take. It's a call. It's what I think is really going to happen. JJ McCarthy will lead a first quarter touchdown. Just will lead one. After watching last game, not leading any in the first 3 quarters, I think his streak or his fire hotness, you call it, from the fourth quarter of last game, it extends and bleeds over in the first quarter of this game. So JJ McCarthy will score first quarter touchdown, will lead a first quarter touchdown.
I'm buying that. And I'm going to say it happens on the first drive because Fish had asked us how our season is going to start on the first series, and I said 3 and out, and that happened. So I'm going to say it's going to be a touchdown on the first drive this time. It's going to happen. That's just the way it goes. You buying or selling, Fish?
First quarter?
First quarter.
Oh, yeah. First quarter touchdown for sure.
I know it's first drive.
Nah, he went first quarter.
First quarter.
That other person said first possession.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
Mackey's
not buying
odds.
first drive, but I'll buy first quarter.
Mackey's odds at plus 500. Mine's at minus 350.
Okay. So, for me, I'm buying. I believe we'll have a first quarter touchdown.
Oh, looks like Austin Eckler just died.
Oh man! Shout out to everybody who got Krosky Merritt.
Yeah, if you pick Krosky Merritt, it's about to pay off because he can't put no pressure on his other leg.
He put up 70+ yards last game. Krosky Merritt did.
Well, he's about to put up 100.
Yeah, he's good back. Jane Daniels look hurt. Jane Daniels limping.
Damn, Micah Parsons.
Fucking Micah.
All right, Shaq. Sorry to interrupt you, but were you buying or selling that?
Oh, I pretty much said I'm buying. I could see us scoring in the first quarter. It shouldn't be that hard. Hopefully, the Vikings don't Viking like they've been doing the last couple years with KOC on the first drive. But first quarter, I'm buying.
I like Keith's first drive touchdown, but since 2017, first drive touchdowns scare me. It's worrisome for me. Talking the Eagles game, if anybody.
That was the NFC Championship, bro. Not week 2 against Falcons.
Yeah, no more.
Cody doesn't want a first drive touchdown because he'll still be in line trying to get a beer.
Yeah, for real. Oh yeah, someone wanted to know the beers inside U.S. Bank. I think when I went last, it was like $8 for a domestic, and it was a bottle. Or no, it was a aluminum.
Don't drink out of no damn bottles, Cody.
You know that?
He don't drink at all. I
They
drink out of water bottles.
It was like $8. You can get buckets though. You can get buckets.
How much is a bucket?
I don't remember because I was too hammered during the Lions game to remember.
I tell you what, if they score a touchdown on the first drive, you ain't gonna care.
Oh, and I'd be buying the whole row be getting beers.
Shot.
The goal is to not remember the end of the score.
Guys, did we do an aftercare? I don't know.
The goal is to still be.
Yeah, Cody was still streaking.
Look, Cody, you gotta come out of jail early in the morning because I gotta go.
Oh my! Never mind. Just keep me in there.
If you're saying never mind,
keep me in there.
All right, you got Gallahorn questions? Go ahead, finish.
All right, this one's for the chat. Sunday afternoon before the game, the 4 of us are going to the Mall of America. Is there a favorite store or restaurant or anything that you would recommend for us to hit while we're in there?
The Packer store. There really is a Packer store in there.
There is?
Yes.
Cody, all like, I'm in the chat.
AW.
Give me a root beer float.
Yeah, go to a gas station to get that.
Yeah.
Go take a roller coaster.
Yeah, I'll be watching y'all like the dad waiting for his kids. Y'all have fun.
Yeah.
Eating that Auntie Annie's pretzel.
We're all grown ass adults walking through the mall like we're like
teenagers.
Hold on, is there a Jeans West there?
Yeah.
Fishing in his jean shorts, taking pictures of everything like a damn tourist.
Why you gotta call me out like that?
Hey, Fish, if you get any pictures,
why you gotta call me out like that, like you know me like that?
Just the good guy that would wear some jorts.
Shit, now I gotta repack.
Bro, see, on the first floor, you're saying that wears the shit out of me that I have not done one thing to prepare for this. Like, I should probably check my tickets and make sure they're fucking valid or something. I feel like damn, this is already coming up, and I don't feel like I've done anything to prepare. Like, I'm just gonna wake up Saturday morning and
Just in Minnesota.
Babe, can you drive me to the airport?
5:30 in the morning. I told you gotta be up.
We gotta go.
Hey, I did her a solid, and I took the Long Beach flight, which it's only like 10 minutes from here, and I got to do a layover in Denver because of that. If I would have had to take me to LAX at 6 in the morning and go through the traffic to pick me up and everything, I could have had a straight flight.
She's gonna wake up in the morning and turn at you and says, "It's 10 minutes away. You can walk." And like turn over.
Nah. Paul Bunyan water ride fish, Nickelodeon Park. You can do a water ride fish.
See, yeah, I know, but the thing is, I don't want my jorts to be chafing me the whole game because I got wet.
Yeah.
And they will.
And they will.
Hey,
Start
chat.
to smell like bacon in the second half. I mean, it'd be ugly.
Skull and Roll, do you advise wearing flip-flops?
Oh, there ain't a chance in hell I'm wearing flip-flops in the Mall of America.
Yeah, you're not.
game.
You're not, but bro, it's like it's gonna be California weather there, which bums the fuck out of me. Like, I don't want. Fish, I know you wanted the rain for the room fees, but I didn't want it to be like raining or snowing or anything like that. But I was hoping for like 60 to 70 degrees. It's gonna be freaking damn near 90 degrees when we're there.
Perfect weather.
Okay, so I'm keeping it real, right? The reason I'm going to be wearing real shoes for the game is just in the uneventful event that it happens that a fight breaks out.
That's fine. And then you just kick these things off and let's go.
I mean, I ain't curb stopping. I ain't trying to curb stop nobody with no flip flops on.
No, you kick those things off.
Yeah, you fight man with
barefoot. You go barefoot at that point.
Just
straight up Jimmy Superfly Snuka out there, huh?
Yeah.
Man takes his shoes and he's in bare feet fighting. He means business.
Keith gonna be in jail barefoot. Where my flip flops at?
Oh, they provide you flip flops in jail. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, they do. They do.
They're blue and hard foam.
Yeah,
spoken like a professional.
It's unfortunate.
You got a question for us, Shaq?
Yes. So my question for you guys and the chat: who do you think on the Vikings will have the first touchdown?
I'm gonna go with Hawkinson on this one.
I hope so.
Pretty quiet first week for him. Had that nice block on the run.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be time for him to wake up.
I'm gonna go with. Oh, you good?
Fair enough. No. Go ahead. But if you say it, we'll fight.
Well,
flip flops coming off.
Flip flops coming up. I'm gonna go with Isaiah Oliver.
Flip flops.
I'm gonna go with the second string tight end Oliver. I think.
Oliver.
Yeah, Josh Oliver. I think he's gonna we tried doing the 2-point conversion with him. I think that same play is going to peek its head around, and we're going to throw it to him, especially adding 4 tight ends to the roster for this week.
First drive, deep pass, Justin Jefferson. It's that easy.
It'd be so good, so exciting.
I know. I want to experience what they got to experience in the San Francisco game when that 98-yarder that took 14 minutes. I want that place erupted and was loud. And they stopped being so loud by the time we got the end zone. I was like, all right, dude, score already.
For me,
the Lego store, oh yeah, it's badass.
Remember the one where that ref actually ran like a 4.2 40 and flew right by him?
Yeah. I was like, put the jersey on him. What do you got, Shaq?
For me, it's gonna be I think we're gonna get a throwback, Adam Thielen. First touchdown. Back in Minnesota.
Cody's done making those Thielen predictions.
He caught a 2-point conversion. It's not quite the touchdown, but
it's not quite 2 touchdowns either.
Not quite 2 touchdowns. That's got to be a hot take, right? So, yeah, Thielen.
Yeah, no, I was hoping for it. How do you think that place is going to erupt when they announce his name when they're coming out?
Oh, it erupts with any name that comes out.
I don't know, so it's going to erupt a little bit more.
Josh
gonna be-
Dobbs.
Oh, look, it's gonna be louder for Jefferson or Thielen. What do you think?
Jefferson.
Think so?
100%. He has his own dance coming out of the thing. Like it's Sunday night. The lights are gonna go down. Lasers are gonna be showing. You're gonna see this dude coming out with the gritty whole
Chains
crowd.
gonna be blinging.
Yeah, shit's just swinging. You know,
Y'all don't think JJ McCarthy's not going to have the biggest pop when he comes out after week 1?
well, JJ McCarthy is gonna lead the offense. He'd be probably one of the first ones on the field. The like very last player is like JJ. It's like Ray Lewis's dance theme when he does that little swoosh. Like that's how they do it. It's awesome though.
Dwayne, I've only been to US Bank Stadium to do work. I had to do an install there, and since my work knew that I was a Viking fan, they sent me to lead it, even though I had no business leading that install. But it was fun. I got to walk around that whole place. Like I got to walk around by the locker room, all around. Like no one was stopping me. They were doing those tours where people were paying to do what I was doing for free. So, but I think Cody's been to a game there, right?
Yeah, I've been to 3 games in US Bank. And my other 5 were in the Metrodome.
Yeah,
I've never been. This is my mecca.
Yeah, that's why it's so exciting for me to go. Is you guys going for your first, actual game at the bank and listening to Carl Eller on the screen and no more spoilers. That's it. That's all you're getting, and you're gonna have a blast. It's awesome. The SKOL chant it almost makes you cry because you're there. If you're there for your first.
Dude, right now I'm stuck between yeah, I'm gonna do the SKOL chant, and no, I'm gonna be working on our new intro for the show.
SKOL for me.
Yeah. So
They're gonna have you on the camera. It's gonna be close up on you. Oh, look at that guy with his cell phone out while they're doing the SKOL chant.
They're gonna actually zoom right in on his feet. He's wearing flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Man, trim them toes.
They're not even gonna know what they are. What the hell?
He must be from Cali.
He's not even wearing socks with them.
It's not very Minnesotan.
Are those work shorts?
Oh shit.
You got a question, Cody?
Yeah, I got a good question. So we're missing Addison. We've been missing Darrisaw. We got some guys that are injured. What's more like as of anticipation, like you get more excited for? Is it knowing that football is around the corner in the off season, or knowing that your team here in about 4 weeks is going to be fully healthy? Like, what's more of that you get more giddy for? Is it football around the corner, or is it a full healthy team? No one's suspended. It's fully rostered. You are stacked out, ready to go.
Definitely football around the corner.
Football around the corner.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for this season to kick off. I was actually a little mad about it being a Monday night. I was like, y'all making me wait till the last minute to get my team.
It worked out though.
Mm.
I mean, the Vikings made us wait 3 quarters longer.
Yeah. They made it really wild to get our team, right?
But I mean, I get where you're coming from. Like, it is exciting to think about having all our guys back together if we do.
Yeah.
I'm scared that Cashman might be out for a while, like kind of like JJ was with his hamstring. Ever since JJ's hamstring, I'm just hamstring scared the crap out of me. I was like, man, that could be 8 to 10 weeks. Shaq don't get excited.
No, he don't get excited. Shit.
Nah, I'm just ready. I would say that's tough. I want to go with being fully healthy because we've been talking about it all season. What the Vikings, not the injury report and all that, but what the Vikings is supposed to be on paper, all of our 22 starters on offense and defense, how that's supposed to look. And when that's actually going to happen, boy, I can't wait to see what JJ McCarthy do with it.
Yeah. And I'm with Shaq. I'm more.
He's got all the features in the car.
Yeah, I'm more giddy about driving the fucking fully loaded Escalade and not just the base model. Like It's still going to get you to that place, but at least when we have all those features, it's going to get you, and you're going to be in style getting there. So I'm all sorts of giddy about that. Yeah.
Eric Wilson. Yeah, no, Eric Wilson was awesome, but I don't expect him to be Blake Cashman. Like, he's going to make some plays, and I feel better that we have him than not having him. Like, that was a pretty good offseason signing that kind of flew under the radar. So I guess they knew, Cashman wasn't going to stay healthy for a full 17. I don't think they expected week 1, though.
It wasn't that kind of like last year when we had Gruger Hill. Like, it was a solid low-key thing, good signing. He goes off one game, but then you don't see him for another 4 games. Then he does another thing.
Yeah, I think Eric Wilson's a more consistently good player. Like, I'm not worried about him going away. I just don't think he's going to be as good. Like, he ain't as good, but he'll be better than Gruger Hill. Yeah, he's not going to have that one interception and then disappear for 3 games.
We'll find out Sunday.
I mean, Pace is going to have to step up, man. Mr. Contract year. I'm a little bit worried about the linebackers. I was worried about them when Cashman was healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to this game against the Atlanta Falcons. And some of us are flying. Some of us are driving all the way from Kentucky into Missouri. Kind of, going a long way. I've been anticipating going to this game. If we go there to this game and neither team's really moving the ball, barely getting past the 50, and then, J.J. McCarthy has to come out of the game and Carson Wentz comes in and leads us on a field goal, game-winning field goal in the 4th quarter, and it's 3-0. You guys gonna be happy with that win?
I'm gonna be drunk, so I'm pretty sure I'll be happy. I'm gonna be happy. A win's a win.
Yeah, I'm going to be happy.
The concourse in my flip-flops. like a mama with her flip-flop. Just, come on.
You gonna be happy with that, Cody?
Yeah, I'll be happy if we win by a field goal.
No, it wasn't just win by a field goal. It was there's no scoring. The ball's not moving. Basically, I'm replaying the Raiders game here.
Yes, I would definitely be happy if we won a 3-0 game. That means my streak is still undefeated. So, and a win's a win, especially against an NFC opponent that could be battling for 1st or 2nd place in their division. And let's say we are 2nd place in our division, they're 2nd place in their division. Then where does the tiebreaker go to? This is kind of an important game. Looking how Atlanta is stacked off or player wise, right? We could be in a tiebreaker with Atlanta for the 7th seed. And they might, if they beat us, then that's the tiebreaker. They got it. So it is kind of an important game. A win is a win. I'm with Shaq.
I tell you what, if your scenario would come close to happening, Keith, that's going to be a very interesting 9-hour ride with Cody back to Missouri. We're going to.
I'm not going to be happy. I won't be happy. I mean, I'll be happy that we won because I'm always happy that we win, but there will be disappointment with that happiness for sure. Like, I wanted to turn off that Raiders-Viking game last year, or was it? It was last year, 2 years ago. I wanted to turn that thing off, and I've rarely wanted to turn a game off that we were still in it. So, yeah, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. I don't think it's going to happen. But I was getting mad at Fish's 17-3 prediction, so I had to come with that because I was like, even 17-3, I'm not going to be happy. So it seems like, we might have a lot of Packer fans because now the numbers are jumping up that the game has ended.
They're coming in to say that they're 2-0 and they dominated the Commanders. Come on, where's Steve? Can't wait to see Steve's first comment.
You know Steve's coming.
We're gonna have to do a late. We're gonna have to do a late.
How's your mama doing, Steve? We hope she's doing better.
You think we're gonna have any kind of service come outside that stadium when it's done? It's gonna be a while.
No, you're not. You're not. No stadium are you gonna have good service. I tried to get on the aftercare when you guys did it last year when I went to the Rams game. And that's SoFi Stadium. You would think like it'd be equipped for that. No, you can't.
Lo-Fi Stadium.
Welcome in, everybody who just joined us and just finished watching that football game. What a bummer, man. I was really hoping the Commanders could take care of the Packers, but that did not happen. Jaden Daniels on that sophomore slump. Micah Parsons dominating weak opponents, won't dominate us.
For real.
Facts.
What's up, Tanya?
You guys actually watched
Lions
the Packers game?
Y'all have to catch the Packers. I know we Lions might be missing the playoffs for a while. Oh, okay. This is your kind of Lion fan.
Well, I don't mind a confident Lions fan so long as they're, real, you can have a conversation with them. These guys that come in here like, we're going to steamroll you, it don't matter. Our whole team bus could crash and we're still going to win the Super Bowl.
I really don't feel bad for Lions fans. You guys had your 2 years of just I get it. You're able to because you've been so bad for so long, and you're finally got your cookie, and you're like, it's mine. But welcome to the NFL, right? You're still the Lions.
So I do want to open it up to give anybody a chance that wants to come in here and has something to say, has a take. But speaking of takes, why don't we go ahead and get into our hot takes?
Ooh-wee. Pull up my hot take list.
I like how Fish is always on this ready. All right, Michael Fish, what do you got?
Kevin O'Connell next year is going to flip Carson Wentz to at least a 5th-round comp pick for us.
All right. I like it. I really do. Just hate that gotta wait for it, but I like it. 5th round. So that means he signs somewhere for, probably at least $8-10 million. Okay. When, it didn't seem like anybody wanted to touch him, or I don't know. But damn, that means he's probably gonna have to play this year.
Daniel Jones didn't.
Daniel Jones isn't 47 years old. All right, I like it.
JJ McCarthy. My hot take is JJ McCarthy will have over 143 passing yards in the first half.
Oh, okay. You had me there in the first half. I'm not gonna lie, because I thought you were going to say he will have over 143 yards passing this game. I was like, all right, cool.
I wasn't going. That's what he had in the fourth quarter.
Mine's gonna be simple, and it's the Minnesota Vikings will get their first interception of the season against the Atlanta Falcons, and it will be by our CB1, Isaiah Rodgers.
I was waiting for the hot part.
Yeah.
There's only 3 corners. You only have 1 1/3.
Hey, I mean, it's saying that it's going to be the first interception, not that he's going to get an interception.
Yeah, that's give you it.
My hot take is Brian Flores will be extended by the end of the year, or before the next offseason, I should say.
Nope, that's not going to work on the clip. So it's by the end of the year.
Yep. I like how me and Keith are instant gratitude, and we got to wait 6 months for you guys.
I'm just starting to play Shaq's game.
A long game. So we forget.
Shaq be like, you ain't gonna know how I'm doing until 2030, guys.
Yeah.
There you go, Fish.
You're gonna forget.
There he is.
Fish and Shaq are just trying to give me time to actually update the sheet.
Yes. Mama doing okay, Steve?
I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. We'll leave it open for a little bit. If anybody wants to come on and talk about the upcoming game or about last week's game or about anything Minnesota Vikings related.
Also, you want to hang out with us on Saturday or before the game, don't be afraid to hit us up. We will be in Minnesota.
Do you
Yes,
think
we
he's
will
coming
be
on
at
to
the
talk
Crooked
about the
Pond.
Vikings?
Yeah, I said Vikings.
Who's the fifth in the studio chat?
Steve. After a Packer win, I don't think he's coming to talk about the Minnesota Vikings. I know this person will talk about the Minnesota Vikings.
Hi.
What's up, Tanya?
So, does anybody know, because I haven't had a chance to go look, what did Kevin O'Connell say during the halftime locker room break? Because they woke up, after halftime. I mean, really, it was the fourth quarter, but does anybody know what he said to the guys during halftime in the locker room?
KOC told JJ McCarthy during the halftime that you are going to bring us back in this game and you are going to win us this game.
Okay.
I heard that he threatened to replace the cafeteria with McDonald's food if they didn't get their heads out of their butts.
Oh my God.
I
Robert
heard he
Jackson's
said-
like,
Yeah, wait a minute.
I heard he said there's not going to be no more meditation if we don't come back.
Okay. No, I was just curious. But also, and I'm just joining now, so I missed the first hour or so. What are the predictions for the Atlanta Falcons? Are we predicted to win, or is it 50-50, or?
we are 3.5-point favorites in the game, which is pretty good in the NFL. So most people think we're going to win. Among us four in the panel, we just did our own predictions, and we all have us winning, which I really hope so because we're going to be at the game.
Yeah, no, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Just because I know Penix sat out most of his first year last year too, so he doesn't have a whole lot more play time than JJ McCarthy.
No, this is going to be Penix's fifth start to JJ's second.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good matchup. Well, and not only that, but they played each other in the college championship.
Mm-hmm.
So they've played against each other, and we know how that ended up. So yeah, there's good chance we can pull it together.
I think we're definitely going to beat them.
Yeah, 100%.
Stop being scared of fucking Michael Parsons.
I can't
There's
wait.
There's no denying what Micah Parsons brings to Green Bay right now. It's ridiculous.
He's good.
I can't wait to see the group chat when we play the Packers.
Yeah.
What, man? Yeah, I'm about to be picking up Cody. Like, come on, Cody.
So
I'm like, I'm like, he was on the field, but we scored a touchdown. He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
No, I just found out my mom and dad gifted my sister and her husband tickets to the Christmas game. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'd like to go too, but
they're gonna be sitting next to Cody.
Me and my wife are going to the Christmas game. We're gonna be right above the players' tunnel where JJ McCarthy signed jerseys and
are you ready?
Cody's going to be drunk, slumped over the tunnel, like, hey!
Throw me a ball!
I want
Let me have that top 10 change, yes!
I'm like, sign my boobs, not my wife's. Sign mine. My boobs.
Oh.
It'll be jersey off and chains by halftime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look like Kirk Cousins on the airplane.
Yeah, exactly.
Cody got that young face. He turns that cap around backward and just kind of works the fit a little bit. He could look like a kid if he wanted to.
Yeah.
He'd be all like, hey!
I'm 12.
Cat backwards like Sam, right? No.
What up, Steve?
What's up?
Say SKOL, Steve.
Hell no.
I said I want to talk Vikings.
We can talk Vikings. I have no problem with that.
Say SKOL.
Hey, this is your guy. No, I ain't gonna say no. I'm not gonna say it. But like I said, this is your guys' show. I respect it. You guys want to talk about the Vikings and Falcons game? Let's do it.
Where do you see it coming down, Steve? What would your prediction be for that game?
Well, I got to see the injury report. Like, how is London healthy? And
He was limited, but he's probably going to play.
Oh, okay. I think, and this is where in Atlanta.
No, Minnesota.
That's in Minnesota.
Home
Okay.
game, buddy.
Homecoming.
Okay, it's in Minnesota.
All right, Steve, hold on. Their starting tackles are on IR. Their starting guards on IR, and their backup guard just got injured last week, and they lost their starting center to free agency. Who wins this?
Why would you put it that way?
I'm luckily going to give it to Minnesota.
Luckily.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very, very on the fence because, like I said all year, I'm not going to knock McCarthy yet or anything. But for him, this is his first showdown and whatever. I think the Vikings, with that defense. Now, I didn't get to see against the Bears, and from what I heard, so many mixed reviews and reports on that game that, well, okay, Minnesota looked good, then again they didn't. And
they did it until they did, but when they did, it looked damn good, record breaking.
Definitely.
Well, if it's in Minnesota,
cloud for us the first half.
I mean, I know Minnesota. I don't know where to put my family. I mean, they let Chicago score 24 points.
Yeah, one was a garbage time touchdown, though.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I'm pretty sure Chicago could beat y'all.
No, they can't.
The thing is, I know the way things are looking, and there's a long season left. But the thing is, the way our defense is playing, if we stay healthy and whatever, this is looking good. Our defense is looking better than ever.
Well, he held out about 3 minutes until he started talking about Packers.
Well, someone had to throw the little roll the dice in there saying, "Oh, we think the Bears could beat y'all."
That's actually pretty fair.
Well, the thing is, look. I mean, I will apologize to you guys for the fact I know you guys were scared. Especially, I can see it in Shaq's face, Keith's face. The only one that doesn't look like that is Fish. He always has this throw, but the other three, well, Cody not so much, but Keith and Shaq, they kind of look like, oh shit.
Scared about the Falcons?
I don't look. Hey, and you have this totally wrong because Cody's actually the most scared of the fucking Packers.
Oh, I know he is.
I want to tell you why.
I'm the one who's not
scared of the Packers because when December comes along and when Josh Jacobs' tire tread is worn
I'll screenshot the group chat. So
when Josh Jacobs' tire tread is worn out, that Packer team will fall apart.
Pretty much.
You could keep wishing that if it is worn out.
I just don't see another running back behind him.
They got what's that guy? He went to a good school.
Marshawn Lloyd.
Yeah.
You don't even know his name, so he's not even good.
Shaq just knows he went to USC. That's all he remembers.
And by that time, Christian Watson will be back.
Who?
Drops.
Yeah, drops. Oh, you guys can say that.
Steve, I hope that we're both healthy. Come week
I actually hope Christian Watson is back.
Yeah, Jaden Reed is your best receiver in my opinion, and don't look like he's coming back for a little bit.
It's supposed to be Romeo Dobbs, but the Packers don't know how to handle their wide receiver twos.
Well, they Romeo Dobbs played well tonight. So did Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, but there is now. I don't know what's going to happen, but there is offers for Dobbs.
I'll take him.
Well, he's not going anywhere now with Jaden Reed gone.
Well, I heard that. I don't know. The team I see going after him is going to be Pittsburgh. Rodgers, I think Rodgers is going to want him.
Yeah, Dobbs ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
Reed broke his collarbone. It looked like he's done.
Yeah,
Well, hey, we still got some guys there to step up. Like I said, Malik Heath. I tell you what, I'm glad he's still here. He made a great catch and so forth. And like Tucker Kraft, he's looking like Gronk. I mean, it's right now. It's only week 2, but we're 2-0, whatever. And I can't wait tomorrow to jump on some Lion podcast and piss them off. I'm saying, hey guys, the Packers showed the Lions how to beat the Commanders.
That's a fact.
But Atlanta, like I said, if it's in Minnesota, I have to give the slight edge to you guys, and that's leaving a bad taste in my mouth. A really bad taste because I'm looking at Keith, and he's like, well, Steve, I'm really afraid of Atlanta. I can just see it in his face. I think he's afraid of Robinson.
It's calling you a pussy, Keith.
Obviously, he doesn't watch the show or watch football.
He might have our group chat hacked.
I mean, they got B.J. Robinson there, and
no offensive line.
No.
So I think I predicted a 30-16 victory.
I said 31-10.
So that is the issue for the Falcons. They're not going to be able to run a functioning offense without their offensive line.
I'm going to go 24-17. That's my prediction. 24-17 Minnesota.
24-17?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I said 17-3, Steve. So
Fish is the most scary.
I think Penix is going to look like what he did against Michigan's defense.
$24-20.
I'll take it.
24-20.
I don't think they get to 20 against us.
The Bears did.
The Bears are better.
The Bears is healthier.
I cannot believe he just said the Bears are better. He must be a slight Bears fan.
I can't wait till y'all play the Bears. I can't wait.
The Bears got a pick six.
Good the first half.
So the Bears got a pick six against us and a garbage touchdown.
So Caleb Williams could show he a better quarterback than Jordan Love.
Caleb Williams has to adapt to Ben Johnson's system before he can be a good quarterback. He's still playing backyard football. We basically baited Caleb Williams into playing like Caleb Williams in that game. Like it was like after he ran out and did his scramble to the ball, he just kept doing it all game. It was just incomplete pass.
Wait, didn't Caleb Williams beat them last year?
Yeah, he beat the Packers.
No, the Packers had to block a field goal, didn't they?
No, we won the first one. They won the second one.
Oh.
We had the blocked field goal is what saved us from going 0-6 in the division.
Yes.
Be proud.
Yeah.
But we still went into the playoffs, and
Be proud too.
Just like the rest of us, you went one and done. And
when you guys lost to the Bears, what month was that? Was that December?
Well, the last game is the very last game.
December 8th.
I knew it was doing Toyota down.
It must have been when the tire tread was wearing off a certain running back.
Well, maybe, but like I said, us Packer fans could teach you Viking fans, some quality notion here for the fact that we went one and done just like you guys, whatever. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, have you guys ever been to the promised land like we have? No.
Here we go.
4 times.
Yeah, and you lost all 4. And you lost all 4.
But we're not okay. We're going to talk about the past. Okay, we're not good at Super Bowls.
Hey.
You guys aren't very good at Super Bowls either. I mean, you're what? After the 60s, you're what? Fucking 1-2? 2-2? You're
Josh Jacobs averaged 7 yards to carry that game, Cody, and had a touchdown.
Yep. Wait till December.
Yeah, the tread was doing pretty good in
And
December.
see, and here's like another thing where I'm trying to teach these dumb, stupid Lion fans. You know, all these people.
It was actually January 5th.
Win the division. You know what? You guys, hey, the Bears, the Vikings, the Liars, you guys all can win that damn division all you want. Doesn't freaking effing matter. Because we've proved it. Our last Super Bowl win, we was the 6th-seeded team. The Bears won the damn division, and we went on that run and won the Super Bowl. And that is more impressive, you know, getting the first week bye and whatever. Everybody wants to, you bunch of stupid people. Oh, we got to win a division. We want that first week bye. Why? Isn't your team good enough to go through 4 games like we did?
That's 15 years ago.
Hey, dude.
Gen Alpha wasn't even born yet, dude.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
Night, Tanya.
All right, Tanya. We're gonna be wrapping it up here too.
Yeah.
But I
Fish got a long drive tomorrow.
I call 24-20 Vikings win, and that's really itching it. I mean, I'm just hoping London has a good game because I got him in my fantasy team.
If he plays.
Well, right. I'll have to check it out if I have to replace him. But I'm thinking if hoping he has 5 touchdowns and 200 yards receiving.
Well, that doesn't match up to 20 points.
Hey, I said I'm hoping.
I hope it gets 2 points, and I hope you lose.
Scratch that. I hope he get negative 2 points. He gets a screen pass and negative yards.
Screen pass fumble.
Fumble.
Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers for a touchdown, the second one of the game.
Now, see, the Lions play the Bears. So one of them is going
Keithism,
1-1.
Isaiah Rodgers. Keithism, Donovan Jackson. Keithism.
See, the Lions play the Bears. One of them is going 1-1, and the other one's going 0-2.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys win, you guys be with us at 2-0. But if you lose, you'll either be with the Lions or Bears at 1-1.
Yeah, but technically we'll be in first place, though.
No, you won't.
Yeah, we
We
will.
will.
Why?
Because
We
we're
have
the
a
fucking
division
Vikings.
win.
You're the fucking Packers. That's why.
Yeah.
And that makes any sense? Why?
It makes a lot of sense.
It does?
Yeah, think about it.
Well, think about it. You're not in first place right now, are you?
Yes.
No, because you played more games than us, big guy.
Well, you got to look at this.
Okay.
We was in first place last week when both of us was
No,
1-0.
you weren't. We were in first
No,
place.
we were. I saw it. We were.
So, final words. Final thoughts, whatever the hell it's called. We need to play the preseason.
All right, Shaq, what do you got?
Thanks again for joining us for another live of the Let's Go podcast. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And if you want to see me, Fish, Keith, or Cody in Minnesota, make sure you hit us up. We will be there for this weekend to go see the Falcons play the Minnesota Vikings. And hopefully we get this dub. If you're feeling real generous, you can also still send donations by clicking the little dollar sign on YouTube or by donating to Let's Go on Cash App.
You guys got good seats?
We got good enough.
Because I want to hope I see you guys in the damn seats.
I hope
Don't
you do
worry.
too.
I'm big enough. You'll see me.
You'll see me mooning the screen just like Randy Moss did against the Packers.
Randy Moss. You guys know nothing of Moss.
What? What?
For Vikings fans, by Vikings fans. Like Shaq said, we're going to be in Minnesota this weekend. We'll be at SKOL Fest Saturday night. Come by us around. Keith will be drinking that seltzer water. But if you want to get me a rum and coke, it'll be welcome. I'll say, oh, no. But the second time you offer, I'll take it. And we're going to have a good time at the game. We're going to have a great time. It's my first trip to Minnesota.
Hey, have a safe trip, Fish. I hope you have a safe trip going there.
Appreciate it. I'm driving up to Missouri tomorrow, pick up Cody, then early Saturday morning we're heading up
Where
to
are you
Minnesota. I'm from Western Kentucky by like Paducah.
Oh, okay.
I actually live in Murray, which is where Murray State and John Morant played college ball.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said,
Then we're going to head up to Minnesota Saturday, pick up Shaq and Keith from the airport, and then it's on like Donkey Kong. Let's go.
Really, seriously, have a safe trip, dude.
Appreciate it.
There and back.
What do you got, Cody?
All right. Again, it's Thursday. Friday starts off your weekend. Don't do anything stupid to where you miss 3 days of work like a certain wide receiver that we have on this team. Other than that, be good or be good at it. See you guys on Saturday. And always, let's go.
Well, of all honesty, this weekend, I really hope you guys have a great, great time. You guys deserve it.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Yep.
We'll probably go live at some point out there just to go live. Won't be a podcast. We'll just go live, just be hanging out. Just,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. We'll get into something, though. So
then-
we'll see you guys when we see you guys. Let's
And
go.
then I'll probably end up seeing Shaq in handcuffs if he moves.